Or do I have to be naked, Billy? Do what you're told.
I'm going to have to make another one of those because that one makes me look like Tig Notaro with Shabisky hair on. It's an embarrassment. And my ass is gone in that. I don't know if it's an editing trick, but...
Billy edited out your ass?
Yeah, to make me look like a fool.
A no-assed fool.
A no-assed fool.
A no-assed fool. It's better than a half-assed fool, isn't it?
That's true. You'd rather be all or nothing.
All or nothing in this world.
Exactly.
So this is Roll Call, hosted by Joe. If you would like to be part of the show, make sure you've joined our Discord. The link is in the description down below. And then all we need you to do is jump into the Roll Call waiting room.
Yes.
The Roll Call waiting room.
On Discord.
On the Discord, link down below. Do not be in there if you do not want to talk to Joe, because if I pull you in and you leave, I'm just going to ban you from the server. So do not be in the Roll Call waiting room if you do not want to talk to Joe.
Stakes are high.
There are other rooms you can go to if you would like to talk to other people.
Yeah.
All right. So.
All right. Very cool. While I'm waiting for everybody to file up, I just want to recap last episode. That was episode 1. We learned many things. Otters are not totem animals, and you're an idiot if you think otherwise. 2, Eskimos are rude. 3, there is a asteroid heading for Earth right now as we speak.
Did we learn that last time?
I think so. Or maybe I made that up.
Okay.
We'll have to recap. But, yeah.
All
now
right.
we should have a cue.
All right.
First caller.
Yes, here comes the first caller.
You can always tell how a show's going to go by the first caller.
Hello.
What's on your mind?
Comrade Sugar.
Comrade Sugar.
Oh,
hello.
Hey,
great start,
how's
comrade. Pretty good. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good.
Good.
I'm a huge fan of the Drunken Peasants. Well, get to actually talk to 2 real Drunken Peasants.
Oh,
I
wow.
want to say, Joe, I think this is a good format for you. I think it's a great idea. Yeah, I think you've always deserved your own show. And
thanks,
just
man.
like I say, that's awesome.
Oh, thanks. Thank you. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about?
Yeah,
how
are
you
you guys?
Unpopular opinion?
I kind of do, actually. I have a very unpopular opinion.
Share it.
So my unpopular opinion is that we should pretty much obey the government at least 75% of the time.
Okay.
Because I don't think
75% of the
that.
time?
Yeah,
You
I think
that's
authorities a
unpopular?
little bit more. Oh, I don't know. I think people value their freedom more than they value security.
Okay. All right. Well, what do you think? Is that unpopular? I don't know. I think it's very unpopular with like half the population, and then very popular with the other half. I think that's a divisive one. I don't know if it's an unpopular one, but it's a great one. I thank you for giving it.
Okay.
Was there something else you wanted to say before I cut you off and ask for an unpopular opinion?
Not really. No. In fact, you want to pass the torch to somebody else? That's fine. I just kind of wanted to say
No,
that.
I want to talk to you. You're going to be the co-host for the rest of the show. I want you to stay.
Fuck.
Do you understand? This
I
is
have
a
to do
trap,
that?
and you
Damn it.
walked right into it. You sap. You're here, Comrade Sugar. Listen, there is no freedom and there is no security here. Do you understand? You're in the line of
understand
fire,
that.
and you're with me now. That's how it works. Bring in the next person. Sugar, don't go anywhere.
That's totally fine with me.
Sugar, stay
as
put.
long as
Sugar, don't talk. Yet.
Okay.
The next question's for you.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi. What's on your
Hey,
mind?
how's it going?
Pretty good, thank you.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. So my question was, would you ever be interested in starting your own independent podcast?
That's a great question. What do you think, Sugar?
I think it'd be very interesting. There seems to be like a billion podcasts out there right now, and I feel like most of them are shit, aside from Drunken Peasants and a few select others. But I feel like you do a pretty damn good job.
Thanks. Oh, who are the others you watch?
Well, Deep Fat Fried.
Okay.
Do you
as
think
well
that's controversial
around here?
I'm not really sure. I don't really know how you guys feel about that. I'm not going to get into that.
I think you should.
Just pretty much that. Oh shit. Pretty much that and the H3 podcast right now.
H3 with Ethan?
Yeah, Ethan. So what do you think about that? Would you ever be interested? Is that something you've thought?
Yeah, we thought about it. The problem is...
Isn't that what we're doing right now?
Yeah, well, this is...
Yeah, I mean, like, if you've ever, like, branched out, like, outside of Drunken Peasants and doing your own independent...
Like on my own channel and stuff? I could do that. I have a channel, but it's not really mine. My buddy Seth runs it, and he types on it.
It's kind of a dumb question, because I'm literally giving him his own show on a channel that already exists. I mean, we could make a new show for it eventually, like a new channel.
I know what you're saying. I was just wondering if you ever thought about doing like your own independent thing at some point, like after this, or like as a side project.
I'm contractually obliged to Drunken Peasants. Thank you.
Fall in line, slave.
Wait, one more question.
Yes. Yes.
What is your favorite soup?
He did it. What was that? Well, you remember last time? Comrade Sugar, where were you on that one? What the fuck? We were dying over there. Did you hear that? He put me on the spot 3 different times asking if I was going to get a life. Did you hear that?
I think I'm a terrible co-host.
You're the worst. Comrade Sugar, you're done.
Yes.
You're not worthy of being a peasant. Ass. The scream, though, was great. He had me right up to the scream. He knew with the soup thing that I was going to flip shit. Because last month, we got like 6 different food questions. And they all sent me through the roof. So, he's a trollo. And I don't even think he meant it. I don't think he think I'd be a good podcaster at all. Next caller. At the top of the list. Hello.
Oh, what am I doing here? I didn't mean to be on. Just
oh,
kidding.
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
What's on your mind, Spec?
So I was just wondering, how big is your penis?
My penis right now?
Yeah.
It's barely worth mentioning right now, because it's very comfortable. Speaking of comfortable and penises, Spec, I heard a rumor from my friend Jeff that you're quite the kisser. Is this true?
I have kissed Jeff.
You've kissed Jeff Holiday on the mouth?
Not on the mouth. It was on the cheek.
On the cheek? Do you know Jeff, I'm not going to try and make you feel bad, will kiss anyone, so you're not special?
I didn't think I was special.
Literally
he didn't kiss me.
anyone.
He didn't even kiss me. I kissed him.
But he kissed you back.
He actually didn't.
See, that's not what Jeff said. Jeff said he grabbed you because you looked androgynous. He doesn't know if you're male or female, and he kissed you right on the mouth. Are you saying Jeff's a liar?
Oh, that part. Yeah, that was the next day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I thought. Spec, back of the line.
Okay.
What a sicko. What a sicko. Lying about my friend Jeff. Jeff Holiday. Kiss anything. He'll kiss anything. One time we were in Vegas. I was there by chance. I actually wasn't even part of their party. I was there for Stevie's birthday, and Jeff Holiday's wife was having a birthday too. So we just happened to coincide and meet. And Ben was there, and everybody was trying to get Ben to throw up, and it's impossible to get Ben to throw up. Somebody shoved a hand down Ben's throat. Jeff again, and it didn't work. He just shoved it all the way down there.
Yeah, he was knuckles deep.
Knuckles deep. It was pretty amazing.
Yeah.
No gag reflex.
That's my
on Ben.
superpower.
That is an amazing power. Next caller.
All right, next caller.
Oh,
Clicky Clichards.
hello.
Hello.
Hey there, Joey boy. You big
How
boy.
you doing?
You know, I'm breathing still a little.
Great. What's on your mind?
Did you come here unprepared, Mickey Richards?
No, I have a question of deep
All right.
importance.
Okay, let's hear it.
Psycho. Take your time.
Damn, I
Clicky.
forgot.
No, it's all right, Clicky. No, Clicky.
No,
you're
no,
gonna
it's not
stay
all right.
here.
I failed
You're gonna
you.
stay.
I have
No, you
failed
want to
this
waste everybody's time. You're gonna stay here until you think of a fucking question. All right? I know you didn't come prepared. I know you didn't. I can tell. Because when I asked you, you stonewalled me. When Ben asked you, you said, "No, I have one." What are you looking in your diary?
All right,
Clicky?
I have a question. When are you going to shave?
Oh, you fuck. You sick
Is he
fuck. That's a good question. I should shave. I really should shave. This is not doing me any favors. I really wanted to look like Shabisky, but it's not working. He's kind of my hero. All
He
right.
shaved the other day.
Did he?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Cool.
I guess it looks like I have to shave. Anything else, Clicky Clitchards? You pathetic waste.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm
all ears.
Shit, I forgot about it again.
Oh,
well.
good, good. Back of the line. Clicky
Uh.
Clitchards. Cut him off. What a cunt. There's something about Clicky Clitchards.
I'm going to put everyone who's already been on back into general so I can keep track of who's been on already.
Okay.
So stay in general. Yeah. Everyone who's already been on, just stay in general here. And you guys can chat in general, and I might bring you back on later.
Maybe. It depends.
We're still learning how this works.
We're going to bring everybody back on but Clicky Clitchards. Evil Leprechaun is here. Hello, Evil Leprechaun. You're on the air.
Oh, Evil Leprechaun left.
Banned.
I'm letting you in one more time.
Oh, God damn it,
Banned.
it happened again.
Are you okay? You're on now, so talk.
Oh, hey, Ben. Hey, Joe.
What's on your mind, Evil Leprechaun?
Joe, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Sorry, things are being weird here.
Why don't you go ahead and mute the fucking stream, you fucking leprechaun? I can hear ourselves. You are a menace. Wow.
All right, they're gone.
I'm going to bring you back just to make fun of you. Make Haste is here, everybody. Everybody say hi.
Oh,
to Make
hello.
Haste. Hi, Make Haste.
Hello, don't
What's on
say
your
hi to
mind?
me. Say hi to Joe. Well, first I have a comment, and then I have a two-part question.
Mm-hmm.
My comment is that I really enjoyed talking films with you, Joseph, on the last post show. I had a really good time. You have a lot of insight and a lot of knowledge.
Well, thank you.
And so because of that, my two-part question is, would you consider starting a film channel? It doesn't necessarily have to be reviews, just like discussing films, filmmakers, stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I could do that. But it would have to be produced by Drunken Peasants.
Sure. And my second part to the question is, do you have like a favorite filmmaker or director or like a top list that you could rattle off?
Sure. So my top 3 past masters would be Tarkovsky, Wells, and Kurosawa. And my top 3 living would be Medim, Warakong Wai, and
You sound so pretentious, right?
do I really?
Yeah, what was that film that you watched that was like 24 hours long or something?
Oh,
how long was it?
That was 7.5 hours.
7.5 hours long. It wasn't it a bunch of nothing happening?
Well, it was an IRL stream, but it was done in 1994. It's called Satan's Tango. I saw it at the Seattle Film Forum, and they gave it to us in 3-hour, 45-minute increments. You sit there, you watch misery. These were people behind the Iron Curtain, and the curtain had just lifted, and they didn't have any direction in life, and it shows. There's a scene of people dancing in a circle for 23 minutes. It lasts 23 minutes. And then there's a scene of a young girl torturing a cat. And
That's
the cat,
horrible.
And the cat was not CGI. But
They didn't have
that's
CGI in 94.
yeah, that was Hungary in 1994. But Belatar does not make my top. Even though he's alive, he does not make my top list. And I didn't even like that because that's pretentious, even for me. Warakong Wai makes me sound pretentious. He's great. Check him out. He's from 2046. In the Mood for Love. This is beautiful stuff.
Everyone, if you're watching right now and you like this show, please like the stream. All of you watching, liking the stream helps. Share the stream, subscribe. If this show is to be a success, it must be promoted and appreciated and coddled. like a little autistic baby.
That's very sweet, Ben.
Yes.
Tom Twyker, I think, would be my last of the 3 living ones that I really like. Or Greenaway, but Greenaway stopped making movies. Make
Okay,
haste.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, I'm not going to give a top list. No one gives a shit.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
That was a good call. That was Make Haste, everybody. Make haste.
Got Grady George.
Grady George is here, everybody.
Grady George, are you
Hello.
ready?
Yeah,
Hello.
I'm here. Hey, have you heard about the Corona Babies show?
No, I haven't. Tell me.
Apparently, the virus is deforming babies.
In what way?
They're coming out. They're coming out very fat and kind of look like Billy.
Tell me more.
I don't have any more. But
It's a great fact.
how is do you like Paul Schrader?
Yeah, I do.
What's your favorite film by him, directing wise?
Probably, let's see. Meshes in the Afternoon? Or the one he did on, what's that Japanese guy?
Yakuza?
Well, no. The one with the 4... I don't remember the name of it. I think it's Meshes of the Afternoon, isn't it? Or is that Maya Deren? Then Paul Schrader also wrote Bringing Out the Dead. I like that one, but that was directed by Scorsese.
They left.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh.
Stop me.
Hello.
Meshes in the Afternoon. Maybe that was it.
Hello.
Hello?
Oh, they left. All right.
I don't blame them. I felt their fear. Joe looks like a bootleg Down syndrome Keanu Reeves. I don't really have Down's face. I've been looking at a lot of Down's face people lately. I don't have it. Not at all. Maybe Mongoloid. Not Down's. You know, I was on a bus recently, and there was a gangster with Downs. He had, like, the medallion on. And
Are you down with Downs?
He actually was Downs. It was
He was down with Downs.
I was in L.A., and we were on the same shuttle on our way to get a rental car. And he was from Chicago, and he was with 2 guys that did not have Downs, so they must have been really cool with it. And they were all kind of like hood guys.
Was JF one of them?
No.
Oh.
But this guy, he called FaceTime somebody. He's like, "Where's my babies at?" And these 2 kids came on the phone, and we were just watching him. He's like, "Hey, baby, Daddy loves you," but he was Downs. But it fit him. It fit him so well. He was perfectly suited for that.
Nice.
Hello, Killer.
Hello. Joe.
What's on your
I've
mind?
got a question. Have you ever thought about how you look like a discount Shabisky?
Yes, I have. As I said not 5 minutes ago, I modeled my look after Shabisky, who you mock ordinarily. I've seen you mock him. I know
call
you
him
have.
Shabisky.
You should call him Shabitchki, don't you? Why do you hate him? Because he's so at ease with silence? Because he doesn't need to prove
Yes.
anything to you? Is that what you hate? Are you so afraid that you project all your ails, all your fears onto Shabisky? He doesn't need to know about the Constitution. He is the Constitution. Do you understand?
He's the... Damn, he's pretty old. I thought he was like 20. In his 20s.
He keeps cutting himself off.
Yeah, I don't know. And I can hear his message alerts.
His
in the
message
background.
alert. He's very popular. Fuck you, Killer.
All right, back to General.
We'll
with
talk to you later. Talk to you later. He was great. Gandalf is here, everybody.
All right, I'm trying to let you in one more time. Hello.
Hello.
Hello?
Hey, welcome.
Hey.
What's on your
Oh,
mind?
how are you?
Wonderful, thank
no.
you. What's on your mind?
Oh no, I had a question for you, you know?
Uh-huh.
If you could wait 1 second. Oh
Yeah, take your time. Yeah, that's
If
okay.
you could wager any historical figure, who would it be?
Ledger?
What?
What?
Oh.
Ledger?
Oh no. If you could where you take underpants and you rip it out of somebody's boot.
Veggie. Yes.
There you go, my brother. Хорошо, okay.
Yeah. Oh.
Next, if you could veggie any historical figure, who would you pick?
Probably Julius Caesar.
Oh. Well, that's nice.
Togas, no underwear.
Oh.
Is this Corpse Midget's brother?
No.
What the fuck? Okay, I now commit suicide for Muhammad Atta. Okay. Oh.
I heard the clip.
So how's life? Oh, oops.
We're done with you, Mike 2, Electric Boogaloo. That was one.
All right, have a
good job. He was rehearsing that.
It was
for
like
the last 2 weeks.
He was doing Russian.
Yeah,
but then he said that he was a Muhammad.
Yeah.
It didn't sound Arabic at all.
No.
It did not. Hi, Days Ninja. You're on the air.
You are on the air. Oh, they're doing something.
Take your time, Days Ninja.
They have their headphones. Okay, here they are.
Don't be afraid, Days Ninja. You're among friends.
Hey guys, just don't really have a question. Just wanted to say hi to you guys and hi to Joe. Huge fan for a long time, and yeah, just wanted to say hey.
Hey, thanks. What's your most unpopular opinion?
Most unpopular opinion.
Yeah.
Are you Canadian?
Yes, I'm Canadian.
I could tell. I can tell literally by the way you talk. I grew up just south of the Canadian border, and I can tell just by the way Canadians pronounce vowels. He said popular opinion, and that's a sheer sign of Canadianness.
Giveaway. Yeah.
Yeah, it got me. I'm from Surrey, Vancouver.
Oh man, I was just in that area not too long ago. I went to a furry convention with Adam from Your Movie Sucks in Surrey.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Well, I could tell you were Canadian because they always sound like they're apologizing even when they're not. Did you ever notice that about Canadians? They're so friendly,
Sorry.
it's almost submissive. They say sorry a lot, too.
All sweet boys. All of us.
I agree. And unless they're in a hockey ring, then they'll kill you.
Actually, no. When I was in Vancouver, I went to a hockey game. I saw the Ohio team versus the Vancouver Canucks, and my team won, and a bunch of people came up to me and shook my hand and congratulated me. So I think it's changed there.
Wow.
Yeah.
We've all become sweet boys.
It's
so,
actually
Days
only
Ninja,
marijuana
don't
was
wiggle out of
legal.
this. I asked you a question about what your least popular opinion was, and you have yet to answer.
Least popular opinion? Oh man, that's a hard one. I'm pretty liberal. I'm pretty okay with everything except for maybe we don't even have the death penalty here, and I really wish we did. I wish we had the right to bear arms, and we don't. I guess not liberal, but
Yeah, those are divisive, but they're not unpopular. I want to know what you really think about, Nazis or the Jews, or hitting women, because my friend Billy has a very unique insight on hitting women. Were you there when they were discussing the bodybuilding woman that got choked out by her husband?
Do not recall.
Okay, so a bodybuilding woman got choked out by her husband.
She's a professional wrestler. Her name's Maria Manick, and her current boyfriend is Teddy Hart, who is the nephew of Bret the Hitman Hart. Very famous Canadian wrestler. Please turn down your stream too if it's up, because we can hear it echoing through.
So Days Ninja.
Yeah.
My friend Billy said that he was okay with that. How do you feel about that?
Not cool, man.
You're not cool? That's too popular. Goodbye, Days Ninja.
See you guys. Peace.
I'm looking for a few good men. That was not one of them. What did I expect? Mr. Obama's here, everybody.
President.
Hello, Mr. Obama.
Going once.
Coward.
Going twice.
Chicken. Banned forever, Mr. Obama. I'm sorry.
I'll give everyone 2 shots, I guess, unless they just do really dumb shit.
That's a recipe for disaster.
Oh, should I just ban them? Hold on. Their mute is off now. Okay, come on. Kick it into high gear, Obama.
It's okay, Obama.
Quit dragging your feet, Obama.
Take your time. We'll sit here in silence for as long as it takes you. Coward. Couldn't stand the silence. They think they can. They can't. It's like a blinking contest with death. You can't do it. That's why everybody hates Shabisky, because he's quiet, not because he's an idiot. Dirt Cobain's here, everybody.
Yeah, all right, everyone. Stand aside. Stand aside.
All right. Welcome.
I actually, I had 2 questions tonight.
Okay.
The first concern of mine, are you still going to make good on your promise to shoot me on sight?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. That's good. The next question I had is, will you join me in song?
Which song?
You can just chime in.
Are you in the shower right now?
Okay.
I got a fan going. I can turn it off.
Okay.
That's cool. I like that you held it right up to the mic.
Oh yeah, it's just real loud. It's hot out here, and I don't, whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paperboy, evening TV. We're some old familiar friends. Waiting just around the bend. Everywhere you look, everywhere there's... Fuck, I lost it. Somebody who...
Hang up on this fuck.
When you're lost out there...
You lost it. Huh? Right in the middle. Right when we were beginning to harmonize. Fuck you. Are you that afraid of closeness?
Oh.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. How
Oh
are you?
shit, I didn't realize I was on here.
Yeah, you're here. You're in. No, it's all right. You're here
Hi.
now. You got to stay.
What do you want to talk about?
I want to talk about you.
What about me?
Okay.
Man?
What kind of cunt just sits there in a call waiting queue and then says, I didn't know I was on here? What kind of cunt
Well,
does that?
I just got in here like 3 seconds ago. And
You
then
just got in here 3 seconds ago and you didn't know you were here? What happened?
you started talking, and then I said,
Why are you afraid
"Oh,
of
shit."
intimacy? Are you afraid of making a new friend? Are you afraid of something real?
Oh, I love friendship, man. I love
Then why do you say everything with an ironic detachment? Why can't you just be real with me? Huh?
But
I didn't know I was
He's
here.
opening up right now to you. Why are you denying him?
You go into
Wait,
Discord.
Can you repeat the question, please?
Why are you so afraid of love?
What gives you that impression?
Because you sat in here, you signed into Discord, you went into
actually
the
standing.
Drunken Peasants, you stand in here, you click over, you click into on your finger thing, you click on the finger thing, and you go inside the call waiting queue, and here you are, waiting there. We let you in, and then you say, oh, I didn't know I was here. What is that? If Romeo stood under Juliet's tower and went, oh, is this your tower? Do you think they would have gotten together? No, they wouldn't have.
But then
would
they wouldn't have committed suicide, though, too, right?
Ben, not now. It doesn't help. If we're going to commit suicide, we're going to do it together. It's not going to be because you ironically detached yourself from life so much that suicide was the only way out. You sound like an alien from Signs. And he's
From
doing a bong
Signs?
rip. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Little prick.
Prick.
You're never going to be my co-host ever. Do you understand?
Can I-
Ever.
What
And we're
about-
never going to be friends ever.
Please?
You're gone. I liked him. I hope he knows.
He was a sweetheart.
There was something about him I trusted. Flow Mover's here, everybody. Flow Mover.
Hey, what's up, Joe?
Hey, not a whole lot. What brings you in?
Big fan.
Me too.
Just saying hi. Have you ever been told you look like a young, handsome Johnny Depp?
I have, yeah. Not lately, though. It's been a few years. I've heard a squashed Johnny Depp, a great value Johnny Depp, but it's good to hear a young, handsome Johnny Depp. Thank you.
I have a question. It's a very deep question. Titties or ass?
It's a tie. It's a tie. I like them all. I like, I can learn to love anything, really. Like Billy, there's even something attractive about Billy after a while. If you look into his gunt long enough, you can see something worth cuddling. That's how perversion works.
You might get in there sometime, or have you ever gotten in there?
No, I never have. That's disgusting. But
Do you think he needs any lube with all that sweat he has?
I think it's not sweat. That's the problem.
Oh,
That's
no.
probably the reason why I won't do it.
Is it?
The thing about him is he's just a bunch of moving shapes. Just these bizarre, they seem to have a life of their own. And even that can be beautiful. So when you say ass or titties, It's like all of them. I like them all at the same time, preferably in the right spot. But it doesn't even have to be.
You were talking about Billy. How long has he fallen off the wagon?
Oh, it's been months. Between me, you, and the wall, I don't think he was ever on it.
Uh-huh.
I think he's always been a
He's
fat shit and
bullshitting all of
always
us?
be. Huh?
He's bullshitting all of us?
Yep. All he did was do a
no.
little less on the calorie intake. He had to only eat less than 5,000 to make it work.
Do you cook your own meals at all anytime? And what's your favorite meal? That you
I
ever
cook my own
yourself?
meals a lot. Yeah. Well, my mother came over since coronavirus. She's been staying with us, with me, my fiance. My sister lives in the house, and William lives in the house. And we have a slave boy. His name is Seth. He lives there as well. So we're not charging her or anything, of course, to stay there. So she just cooks, and she's been cooking great meals, and it's been like having a chef on site, and she'll cook anything. She cooked chicken cordon bleu last night.
Oh, that's one of my favorites.
Yeah, it's always something new. It's a wonderful time. Wonderful
Hate
time.
on the ham. You must be, I see your name is Joe. Are you Italian, like me?
Yes. Yes, I am.
You must be
My
Italian,
name
right
is
on.
Joey
Can I get-
Fagatano. Joey Fagatano. You can Google me.
Right on, dude. Right on, dude. I hope to
What's
see
your last
more
name?
of your show.
Thanks, Flo. What's your last name, Flo?
Lampy.
You gave it to us. Thanks,
That's
man.
my real name. It's also Joe Black on Drunken Peasants, really, but I don't know how to. I fucked up the name on this one.
That's all right,
Yeah,
man. Thanks for calling in. Very friendly guy.
Take it easy.
That's my paisano. Very, very friendly guy. That's Joe Black, everybody. A gentleman. An absolute gentleman. But so far, it's been a mixed bag, if you want my honest opinion. We got a lot of people that are a little too afraid to embrace how they truly feel about things. And
Obama's back again. Do I want to bring him in?
you want to bring back Obama? Yeah, sure.
Gandalf jumped. All right. Well,
I always thought
hold
he
on.
needed
You
a
know
third
what?
term.
Let me. I saw Pitmonk in there for a second, but I think he left.
Well, he's afraid too, and he should be.
Yeah, he
Fat
fears.
fuck.
He
let
fears.
Me tell you something about Pitmonk. I watch his show every day. Hey, Fuzzlord's here.
Hello, how are you doing today?
Pretty good. How are you?
So, I was wondering, on this latest episode with Chris, Chris Poole, you seemed very timid to call him out on things. Why was that?
The thing about Chris, when you're watching a man drown, the last thing you want to do is shove his head under. Right, Fuzz? You know what I mean?
I understand what you're saying, but I was getting more of the sense that you maybe were, I don't know, somewhat attracted to him. You were giving him that long, humble stare that you just, maybe you wanted to put your hand up his ass.
Maybe, but the thing about Chris, he's definitely better looking than his brother. But he's clearly the loser of the group, is he not?
How so?
Well, first off, he was begging everybody for money to take his brother to court. Now, in life, that means you're doing it wrong. He was in the court of public opinion at the time. We didn't care about legality. We just wanted something riveting, something concrete. And he basically admits during that story that he gave a piece of shit to his brother, and his brother turned it into something beautiful, or at least profitable. I've never seen his brother shit. And then now he wants a cut. That's called being a loser 101, isn't it?
If you see it that way, I guess you could, but it is.
Do you see him
something
as a
he
hapless
created.
victim?
Well, okay.
He didn't even create it.
He didn't create Subverse?
No, he gave it a domain name and signed it up. That was about it. All the legwork, everything, the reason why people know what Subverse is has nothing to do with Chris. That's the facts of the matter.
Well, that being as it is, that would be along the lines of saying a landlord doesn't do much for his tenants, so he shouldn't be paid.
Yeah, fuck the landlord too. We're not talking about law here. We're talking about us. I don't care. What I care about is Chris a loser? Yes, he is. He sits there. His brother goes out there and does the legwork. His brother deserves it all, and then some. And if Chris does have a girlfriend, his brother should be able to fuck her too. Do you understand?
I see it as this way. Chris is a pimp. Tim Pool is his little whore. He sent Tim Pool out to make his money, and now he's not paying up. So he needs to give him a big-ass slap and get his money.
That's a great analogy. You know what's great about it? Have you ever had a pimp come up to you and be like, please, my whore just ran off with all the sex and all the money, and I just need something. If you guys just could. That's my dog in the back. I don't know. Broken spine. I had nothing to do with it. I was just in my room. Playing some games, and my hooker was out. And my hooker took everything. Took the cut of everything. No. Terrible analogy. You fuck. You stupid fuck. Even in this age. Do you see prostitutes? Do you even see prostitutes? No, of course not, because you're not married. You don't see prostitutes. I do. I'm married.
He's sending out some hooker on the street. Okay, he's a prostitute who's sending out people on the internet. And in this age of liberal cucks, that is how you sympathize with them. You play.
I don't like that term. I don't like that term. That was just too. That was just too far. Liberal cucks. I know a lot of conservative cucks. All of being a cuck means is that you're a man who takes pleasure in watching your lady get pleasured by other men. Okay? That's it. Today, in the common parlance of the time. It used to mean anyone who had a wife that was cheating on them. Now, it just means you take and derive pleasure from watching your lady be pleasured by somebody far more gifted in the bed than you are. And that is nothing to mock. I'm just kidding. That's one thing that you should mock. Isn't that the most pathetic thing? I've been a bull for somebody. Let me tell you the truth. It's weird. Because the guy wants it to happen far more than the girl does. The girl's cool with it, and she'll convince herself she likes it too. She doesn't want it. Nowhere near as much as he does. Okay, Fuzzlord? Since we're on the topic of Chris, he's a cuck. But the worst kind of cuck. He's the cuck who begs you to do it, begs you to fuck his business, and then, as soon as you do it, he's like, I'm having second thoughts. What kind of cuck is that? Is that the worst kind of cuck you've ever heard? Fuzzlord? Fuzzlord? Fuzzlord?
That's the kind of cuck with a lot of deep issues.
Exactly.
Maybe some that you should have pushed him on when you had him on the show, but you were very laid back.
You know why I was so laid back? Because Billy and, well, one, it's not my home, right? That's one thing. And if there's one thing you can say about Joe is he knows how to keep himself in check all the time.
That is very true, Joe.
Second thing, my friend Billy was very upset because he has a fondness for Chris, simply because he knows Chris and he doesn't know Tim. Now, I don't know either of them, so I felt I was able to look at it objectively. And objectively, I think if Tim was here, I would probably grill him on something entirely different. But Chris, I grilled him for being a loser, and I don't think he deserves any money from me. Not for what he said, not for how he said it. Now, if he said, listen, guys...
Did you not say that you were going to give him money on Patreon, though?
I did say I'd give him money on Patreon if he came clean. If he came clean and said what I wanted him to say, which was as follows, which is what I'm about to tell you. If he would have said, listen, guys, I have lived off the kindness of my brother for years now. He has built up something. I thought it was ours. Only recently has it become abundantly clear that it was more his and I was just along for a ride. I realize now that that's no way to live a life. No matter how comfortable it is, sometimes the teat gets removed. And I have not prepared for this, and he has very cruelly just taken it from me very quickly without me ever really being able to adjust to my own manhood. And I need help. I need help to get myself started. I don't know if I can take him to court. I think it would be a waste. We could say $5,000, but I think that would go nowhere ultimately. I don't think it will lead to anywhere good because he's got too much money and he can hold me up in court for too long. So if you could just give me a little something to get started so I can build something real. And if I don't make something real within 6 months' time, you can mock me off the internet. I swear I will never, ever, 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 ever cam up again. I'll just take your money and run because I can't pay you back. I know that. You'll just have to trust me. You'll just have to trust me for this brief stretch of time. Then I'd say, all right, $100, easy.
Okay, thank God you brought me in bed because the motherfuckers were driving me crazy in there.
Which ones? What are you talking about?
Every one of them that just all started asking me questions at once.
Yeah, sure, Pip Monk. Your own call-in show, you cunt. Who's asking you questions? How to be a fat piece of shit?
Everybody that knows that I'm better than you, motherfucker. That's who.
Pimp, how can I profit off my dad's death? Please. Please.
Oh.
God. Please.
Dude, you know we will meet one.
How long do I milk it? How long do I milk it? Please. How to be like a Chris. Speaking of Chris's, I'm glad you're
Way
here,
too far.
Pitmonk.
Way
Another
too-
one,
no,
another one begging for the wrong reasons. Was it too far? Should I reel it back in? Is it too far? Is it? Did it twist the knife? Was that it, Pitmonk? I like him. I hope he comes back.
He's still here.
Oh,
I'm still here, you little
Pitmonk,
fucking.
I'm glad
faggot.
you're here, and I'm glad your dad's dead. How do you feel about that?
Don't
you
say
fuck,
that.
you stupid fuck.
Don't say that.
Huh? Whose dad isn't dead? Huh? My dad died. You see me crying about it? No.
Why are you saying that? That's horrible.
Huh?
That's
Joe,
way too
is there
far.
something we need to talk about? Some
Yeah.
unresolved issues with your dad?
Yeah, it's time to apologize.
Wait, he's alive. I'm
So-
sorry, Pimp. My dad's alive and well.
Shut up, dude.
I should probably call him now. Show you how to talk to your
Nah,
father.
nah, you can go-
This
yeah, I
is
tell you
how
what,
you
you
should-
go
this
fuck-
is how
hey,
you
you
should
can
talk to
seriously-
your.
seriously, you
This
go
is how
fuck
you should
yourself.
talk to your dad. Hey, where did he go? I feel bad now. That's terrible. There's certain things you shouldn't do, Fuzzlord, to people, and there's certain lines you
Yeah,
should
you
not
can call me
cross
Mike.
ever. And I just crossed a few of them, and that's wrong. And I know it's going to come back on me. Something really bad will happen one day, and no one will feel bad. That's a shame. That's probably the worst part about all of this. Poor Pitmonk. I hope he's next.
There's a little bit
Fuzzlord.
of sad truth in there, wasn't there, Joe?
Yeah. Yeah. Fuzzlord, where were we on Chris? Pitmonk came in and gave us a real life example of how not to be a bad cuck.
You're basically explaining how you would have donated money to Chris, and you
Exactly.
left out a very important thing that
Yeah,
his
go
dog
ahead.
was very injured emotionally by Pool Tim, and that's very important. How can you not relate to a very emotionally disturbed?
Emotionally disturbed animal? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's a great point. Tim yelled at the dog. I'd probably get on him for that if he was ever on the
I
program.
mean,
while
you
was
put
there.
me in a really difficult position, Joe.
What's that?
You're making fun of my friend's dead dad.
Oh.
Yeah.
Don't worry, his dad's feelings not hurt. Not at
Okay.
all. If anything, he's deaf to it. Between me, you, and the wall. You're right. Bring Pitmonk back in.
He's gone. You pissed him off and he left.
Well, tell him I'm sorry. Oh, shit. Tell him I'm sorry, but don't tell him about the laugh.
Joe,
Don't tell him about
apologize
that.
on stream.
Listen, Pitmonk, I realized I was wrong. You're not capitalizing off your dad's death.
No,
you
he's
didn't
not.
profit from it in any way. In fact, no matter how
didn't.
much money people give you, that'll never fill the hole that you feel. No matter how much kratom you take, no matter how much food you eat, no matter how many cigarettes you eat, you will never be able to fill the void that was left open from your dad's death, and probably even before that. In fact, you're the kind of man who
What
I
Joe
don't even
is
think
really
you
trying
knew
to
you.
say
Yeah.
is that he is sorry, and that he likes you very, and that you can do what you want to do, Pitmonk. Don't listen to Joe. He's a piece of shit.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Exactly what he meant to say.
Yeah. Well, Ben, you seem as upset about this as Pitmonk. That means you're a good friend. I didn't know that. I didn't know that you were a good friend. You know, this complicates everything. Because here I am, not actually
well,
that
good
sorry.
friend is a very strong term. I'm not sure about good friend.
Not actually that sorry. Fuzzlord. For real. And Ben's mad. Ben's looking at me like, dude, this went too far. What are you going to do? We can end it now if you want. I mean, it's
I think
premature.
Ben should just,
I'm afraid that
Ben
I'm
has
cheating
a
you.
shock collar there, doesn't he?
You could put a shock collar on me. I don't know if that's...
Oh, is that what we're going to do?
Normally what people do is they get tattoos in this situation.
But that's true. He could have a big Pitmonk I'm sorry on like his wrist.
So you just come in here trying to burn it down so you don't have to do it anymore, Joe?
Is that what you think what I'm doing?
I don't know. It's fucking weird.
I was
whatever
just
you're doing.
speaking my heart.
It's not your heart.
It's really... Yeah. What is it about Pimp that I can't stand? What is it really? Because you're right. The dad, that's a cheap scapegoat. That has nothing to do with anything. That's just cruel.
Is it that
That's
he's
just
more
what-
popular than you, Joe?
Yeah, that's cruelty, and there's nothing right or fun about cruelty. But in the case of Pip Monk, I'll make an exception. I like hurting his feelings.
Why?
Because it's his face. It's his stupid face. Looks like a huge pimple with hair on it. And I don't like that. I don't like his voice either. I don't like that he just, I'm just a good old boy, man. I don't know. Yeah, that's just stupid. That's just plain not right. I don't like that all shucks mentality. I don't like his face. I don't like his voice. I don't like the fact that his father brought up a man like that. I don't like how he asks for money. The way he asks for money, he's like, why don't you donate to me? I mean, come on. Come on, donate to me. And he's got 25 people that sit in his fucking morning wood show, and nobody really cares. I know, because I'm one of them, and I don't care. I watch him. Sure, sometimes I donate.
It's more like...
But not because I like to.
Oh, my God.
Not because I want to. Just because... Why do I do it?
It's a pity.
You're right, Pip Monk. You're right, Pip Monk. It's pity. That's all it is. And that's sick. I shouldn't pity you any longer. I want to admire you, Pip Monk. Give me something to admire. Dig up your father.
Dude, stop.
Bring him
Don't
alive.
mention it anymore.
Never
Seriously.
again. Never again. You're right. Not at all. See, it's not even about your dad, is it, Pip Monk? It's just about saying something shocking. It has nothing to do with it. If I knew the tears that you went through.
Dude.
If I knew the pain.
Take another call.
If I knew.
Stop being a cunt.
Truly. I don't think I ever would have said it. But I don't know, do I? That's why I said it. Sorry. Hugh's here. Hugh, put me in my place.
I think I hear them chewing. Oh, no, that's you. Hello?
Hugh? Hello, Hugh? Hello, Hugh? Hugh? That's a shame. That's a shame. Next call.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello? Is this Sean Hannity?
It is.
Did I make it?
Welcome. You made it.
Sean,
My
is that
penis
you?
yearns. My penis yearns.
Ah,
Hello.
yes. Does your
Welcome
penis
to the
yearn
call.
like mine does?
In a way, yes. For different reasons.
Yes.
We all get
What is
off
your
on
name?
different things. My name is Sean Hannity. Welcome to the call.
Oh, Sean, I'm such a huge fan. I've always wanted to ask you some things. If I offered you a fruit roll-up with a tattoo on it, would you lick it with me and put that same tattoo on your pubic bone as to match mine?
Yeah, I suppose so. Good call. Next
Would you
call.
enjoy it? Wait, hold on. There's more that needs to be discussed.
Nope.
Ben, are you mad at me?
Yes.
Is it over the Pip Monk thing?
No. No.
I thought we were over that by now.
Yeah, you'd hope so.
Next
he was,
caller.
first of all, he was complaining about the people in the waiting room not listening to you. You fucking idiot.
Whoops. Deep Seas here, everybody.
Hey, Joe.
Hey,
How's it
how are
going?
you? Great. What brings you on?
I just wanted to say that. I just wanted to say that you're fucking gay.
That's what I thought. That's nothing to mock somebody about. You know what that means? That means they were molested as a child and don't know how to cope any other way. And that's cruel. That's on par with making fun of someone's dead relative. Paco's here. Everybody, hello. Paco, hello. Paco. Paco, hello. Paco.
Paco,
hello.
1, 2, 3.
I did nothing wrong, Oren, and I stand by that. I stand by that. It's an abstraction. For all we know, Pimp doesn't even have a dad. How do we know? I mean, for
Stop.
Show me the evidence. That's what I look for. I'm an evidence man. It's just a hall of mirrors, Ben. If you're a psycho, you see a psycho. If you're a sweetie, you see a sweetie. That's the whole point. It has nothing to do with me. It's all you, Pipmunk. If you see a stupid waste of life, that means that mirror's accurate in your case. If you're a funny guy, you see funny. If you're a moron, you'll see a moron. Smart people will see a smart person. That's how that works. Sorry. Spirit. Spirit. Spirit.
Oh, sorry. I was making sure that people that go in general.
Oh, good.
Oh, okay. So you didn't want to
So-
say anything?
No, sorry.
okay,
I was
Spirit.
just making sure that the people that have already been on. But, hi, Joe. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Do you think
Do you
I
have
went
enough
too far with the
supplies?
Pipmunk thing? What?
Do you have enough supplies?
I do,
to
thank
last
you.
you?
Thank you
Good.
very much. I will not need your services in that regard. But do you think I went too far with Pipmunk?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Interesting.
I'm sorry.
Okay, it's a
But I
pity
do.
consensus doesn't equal truth, and I don't care, isn't it? What are you gonna do?
You were a
Cancel
little
me?
mean to him.
Treat me with cruelty? What are you gonna do?
He's a
Kill
nice
my
boy.
father? What are you gonna do?
He's a sweet
When
boy.
tragedy strikes me, are you going to mock me? Is that gonna solve
I'm
it?
sorry.
Will that make you feel better? Did I bring out something in you? Good.
So why did your mom leave
Feel
your
it.
your father and start banging black dudes instead?
Because my dad beat her, and I liked it. And I joined in. I would join
You
in.
liar. God, you're such a piece of shit.
We would take turns. They divorced after 27 years. My mother
But yeah,
said,
yeah.
Italians are too rough. Their cocks are too big. I need
Sorry.
a size smaller. So she went to the black man. That's what she did.
And you assaulted him.
I beat him up twice. Tragedy struck. But nobody else said, hey, Joe, sorry to hear about your stepdad and his broken neck and his dislocated knee.
Ben was saying to
Nobody.
put people in general, like for people to go to general after they come in here, and
Yeah.
people don't want to go to general, so that's why I'm trying. To help
Okay,
them
thank you
stay
for
in.
your help. I
Spirit.
appreciate it.
Spirit, you're doing a great job.
All
It's a shame it's for such a poor soul, isn't it? Alpin is here. Hello, Alpenstang. Alpenstang.
Oh, hey.
Hi, Anderson. Welcome.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Oh,
Shit, I didn't really had a question prepared, man. I literally just woke up and remembered that the show was tonight.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad you're here to waste fucking time, cocksucker.
No, I'm not here. I'm not here to waste time, man. Dude,
Yeah. Oh, he was gonna say something. It's all right. Oh, my manager's here.
Hey,
Hello.
am I speaking to Joseph?
Yes.
Joseph, I swear to fucking God, this is what you do on your off days?
Yeah.
This is what you're on here being mean to sweet boys, talking shit. You served my father's table. Remember? Back in 04, he came in and ordered the Grand Slam with the smiley pancakes.
Yeah.
And you said he was your favorite customer. Is this how you treat people and their fathers?
No. That was
Well,
just a joke.
I've been watching the whole time, Joseph. What do you have
It
to
was a
say
joke.
for yourself?
It was a joke. I was
It
just
was a
making
joke.
I was
What
just
I
trying
tell
to
you
make-
about jokes?
What about him?
I
don't
told you
remember.
that just because the letters in your name, excluding a K, spells joke doesn't mean you have to be an asshole. Remember that talk? Remember? I was helping you wash the dishes. Your face
Yeah.
was all sweaty from the hot water.
Yeah.
A little glisten in your eye. Fresh new busboy on the scene. You said, "Hey John, I'll never let you down." Remember that shit?
I remember, John.
That's right. And look what you did. You let old Johnny Boy down.
I'm sorry, John. I'll never do
all
it
right.
again. But if you give me
I
my
hope
job
not.
back, I promise to revive Pimp's father from the grave.
Shut up, dude. Don't mention him anymore.
You're right.
All right. You know what? You leave me no choice. You're gonna get a reduction of pay. You're going down from 3 cents an hour to 1 cent, and I'm sorry. No more women's bathroom privileges. You sick fuck.
Shit.
I turned a blind eye to it for far too long.
Shit. Firm but fair.
As I always am.
I really needed those 2 cents.
All right, now stop being a cunt.
All right, Sean. Wow.
All right. Nice talking to you. I'll see you on Monday.
See you on Monday. I really needed those extra 2 cents. Of course, right now it's just takeout, but that was just, it's true. Pip Monk really feels hurt over those words I said. Really feels pain. There's no doubt about it. There's no other way he could ever approach what I said without feeling pain.
Am I in here now?
Oh, hi, Alpin.
Hello?
Hello?
Testing.
Yes?
Oh, hey. Okay.
Yes.
Cool. Sorry. Yeah, I'm newbie. Whatever.
Oh, don't worry
Anyway,
about it.
Nice to see you, I guess. This is a cool show, but don't do that again. Don't do that to Pimp Mom, dude. Just don't. Just don't.
What do you mean?
Like, it's so bad. It's
Somebody's
so
got to
wrong
explain
on
it.
every level.
What was it?
No, we're not going to explain it. You know what you did.
I suppose so. But there's no hope for
But
people
I
like
have a
me.
question.
What?
I know. But I have a question at you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think prayer candles are a good idea during this time?
Yeah, definitely. No question about it.
Yeah, I got one last week. It's St. Michael the Archangel. I figured that was appropriate since we're going to war.
Yeah, it's happening. It's happening any moment now. In fact,
good.
there's a little one. There's one in the chat going on right now.
Awesome. And are you still bathing while you're sitting at home? Because I've stopped
No.
bathing.
Yeah, there's no reason to, is there? Not in this current
I
climate.
figured like if I put enough bacteria on myself, I'll be immune to it.
Maybe, perhaps.
Yeah. All right. Well, good. I'm glad I'm doing the right thing, man. Thank you.
Thank you. Well,
Bye.
we'll pause the calls for a second. The queue will fill up. From now on, I want anybody who has something to say about how I conducted myself not 15 minutes ago to stay in the chat, to stay in the call queue. And everybody who doesn't really have anything to say about that, I want them to leave just for the moment, and then you can come back in a second. This way we can have a topic. Glad you put up with us all, Joe. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. It's a tough job, but we have to do it. The dogs, you throw them one thing one way and then another thing another way, and they believe it.
I don't think that was her.
No, it was Spirit. There's no chance. There's no chance it was anybody but Spirit. Who else has that name, Ben? Think about it. Use your head. Jesus. People. Anyway. When it comes to things that are said that are meant with malicious intent, as extreme as they are, and the explanations that are given, to really hone in the point that you understand exactly what you did, and to know that there's really no pain inside of you at all, and to know that people can safely write it off as psychopathy if they want, but then they're missing genuine love. They're missing genuine love that I have for people that I know and care about. What about that? Well, that's a sociopath can still love. No. Explain it away another way. Kill me. You know you want to. There's no other way to deal with me. People like me are going to hurt you repeatedly when they think you're inferior. And I think you're inferior. The only thing you can do, the only wise move, is to kill me. You'll have to. Nothing less.
Those imposters.
Exactly. Pimp, I want you to come to the studio. Take your Greyhound bus because you're afraid of flying. You half-assed man.
Stop talking to him. Seriously.
And slit my throat. Live. Do it. If I back out...
Dude.
It's because I'm a coward.
Dude, stop being a cunt and, like you come on here and cause issues with people.
A man can't change who he is, Ben.
You can.
Oh, never mind. Then I undo it all. Next caller.
Hello?
Baphomet's here.
Oh, hello. Hi, it's nice to be talking to y'all.
Yeah, welcome to the call.
Oh, thank you. All right, so my question was going to be, the Ralph and Vosh episode was pretty popular, and so I just wanted to know a little bit about the fallout. Did Ralph ever get good on those threats of like doxing the girlfriends and proving that Ben was a pedophile and all that?
He tried, but to no avail. To no
I
avail.
see. Is he still on to you guys about that, or has he moved on to hide with the rest of his Nazi scumbags in the kill stream?
He's gotten a new target, I'm sure, by now.
I see. So he's not on your ass about that anymore.
No, not at all. Not even his people.
That's good to hear. Good to hear. All right.
That's the one good
well,
thing
then
about chronic alcoholics.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks for answering my question. I just got one more. What'd you guys have for breakfast?
Fuck you. Next caller. Jesus. Okay, guys. That stuff I said earlier, I take it back. Huh? Let's all be friends again. You loved me a second ago. What changed? My demeanor? Huh? The lack of remorse? The words? Forgive me. How's that? Friends? Next caller. If there is one. If you dare.
Spirit, you left?
Yeah. Yeah, Spirit left.
Wow.
Nova, you're here. You're with me
Hi,
now.
Joe. Hi, Joseph. How are you doing today?
I haven't felt this good in ages. Ages.
Same. So, I have a fairly simple question for you. What is your opinion on the differences between more anarchist books like The Conquest of Bread by Peter Kropotkin and more traditional Marxist books like The Conditions of the Working Class by Frederick Engels?
Oh, yes. If you put an ideology before the cart, which is real life, you're going to find that you'll just be spitting on your own tail forever and ever and ever. I'm glad you've read the books. I'm glad you understand them. And I'm glad the theory works perfectly well in your mind. The problem is there's always going to be a Joe to mess things up for you. Always. Forever. He will disobey just because he wants to disobey. And you can stop him. You can kill him. But you'll have to pick up a post first. Do you understand? It'll never work. Because it doesn't work because we disobey. That's why. It's a great idea.
So-
I love the idea.
so
It's not going to work.
So what
All
you're
right?
saying is we all need to become the Joker and just Jokerify the society. You know, just go ahead
Exactly.
and shoot celebrities, fuck each other in the street, piss in the street, shit in the street, come in the street, do everything we fucking want in the street. Do crack, meth, cocaine, weed, some fucking strange Vietnamese shit. You know, I heard in China they're shoving leeches up their asses now. You know, just do whatever we fucking want. Is that what you're saying we should do, Joe?
Yeah. Or kiss.
But stay at home.
Stay at home while you're
Well,
doing
if we
it.
stay at home, we can socially distance fuck shit and come in the streets.
Nova,
You know?
you have to leave us now.
Okay. Bye, Dad.
It was a good point. Joey.
You did very well.
Joey.
Yeah.
Joey.
Mhm.
Joey.
Yeah.
Alpha, Jared, Genesis, Foxtrot, initiate Sweet Boy sequence.
Hi, guys. Sorry about that whole thing, but I fuck kids now. You said Alpha Genesis?
Oh shit! Yeah, wrong one. Called the wrong one.
That's the worst.
Wrong
thing.
one.
The only thing worse.
Joey, things were going really good today. That call, that guy, the manager, your manager called. That was really good. My mom wanted to call in, but she doesn't want to talk right now. I tried to talk her into it. I said, Mom, you need to call and tell Joey good, nice things. He needs some good, nice things. I think that's part of the problem, Joey. You're not getting enough good, nice things.
You think that's what
like
it is?
when that guy called you young Johnny Depp? When that guy called you young Johnny Depp, you perked up. You were so happy. You looked so excited. You were such a sweet boy. You need some positive reinforcement, Joey. You need it. I believe
think
you
so,
need
Ben.
them hugs. You need those hugs, Joey.
Billy, I don't think that's what it is at all. You know what it is?
Are you sure? What is it?
I think, you know how people just do and say things that hurt other people and they don't care at the time? You know how everybody
Yeah.
does that? Well,
Yeah.
I do it, but I know what I'm doing when I do it, whereas other people just do it because they're largely unconscious. I think that's what bothers
Well, yeah,
people.
I think a lot of people hurt people and don't know it, but I know that you hurt people and are 100% like aware of it. Like I've seen the way you talk to your mom sometimes. Like the way I talk to my mom, it's totally different. Like if you could do that to your own mother, I could see why you do it to everybody else. You're sick, Joe. You're sick. But I want to heal you. I want to make you better. You're my friend,
fact,
Joe. We live under the same roof.
I have a counter theory. Maybe I didn't like all the Johnny Depp stuff.
You didn't?
Maybe that's why I did the one thing that I knew could turn the whole crowd. Maybe.
I mean, that would be sick, Joe, because you really acted like you enjoyed being called Young Johnny Depp. You commented how you hadn't been called that in years. Sometimes they called you, squashed Johnny Depp is what you said? Squashed?
Which is funnier.
And I said, geez, Joey, you just need love and attention. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's what I thought when I pet that coyote that time and then he bit me.
Yeah. You can't, you mustn't put your hand out to phantoms because they will bite you every time. And phantoms take on various shapes and sizes. You know, you may think you love them, but that's dangerous. Very dangerous. Do not throw words like love around lightly. Do not throw your adulations and the things you try to emulate lightly. Because, again, there's a great many terrible people that are very charming and likable. Like, you know that. Your friend Onision, right, Billy the Fridge? You've fallen
He's
into the games.
very charming and likable.
And you still defend him despite the fact that he is a predator.
I only defend him when people call him someone who pushes babies out of a window. I don't think that's right. I don't think he does that. I'm pretty sure he doesn't push babies out the window.
I don't think he pushed her out, but I don't think he cared very much when she landed. And that's okay. That just means he's not a very good dad.
I don't know. I don't know about that, Joey. I don't know anything about that. Joey, I just wanted to say that I laughed very hard when your manager called. You need to get him to call back more often. I thought that was a great call. Your manager's very funny. He should actually co-host the show with you.
What did you think of Pip Monk?
Oh, I love him.
He left a little too quickly. That's not what you tell me in private. You see, that's the problem here. All the things you say in private, I say in public, and then people think I'm the bad guy, that I'm the disease.
Then you're plagiarizing, and that's disgusting. You're better than that.
Yeah, that's the problem, though.
You're better than that. Don't plagiarize. Don't take
stuff
from me
is off camera.
And then
if
publicly
you don't say it,
brag about
somebody has to. Somebody has to.
That's not true. You
Think
should
of all
write
the
your own
things you
material. Write your own
You
material.
remember.
You're a hack. You're a hack. You're
I
a
know.
hack. Joey,
here's the thing. Billy.
Joey, don't come home tonight. Don't come home tonight.
Billy.
No,
Billy.
you're kicked out. You're kicked out.
All right, next caller. I can't believe it. It was so funny when Billy said it in our basement. He's like, I'll tell you what I think about Pip Monk. That was so funny. But then I say it and it's sick. Hi, Billy is proud. Billy is proud. Billy is proud. Harry Rodman's here, everybody. Welcome, Harry Rodman.
Oh, hey, what's up, man?
How are you?
I'm alright, man.
Good. What brings you in?
Oh, I'm just a fan of the show, dude.
You're a fan of this? Are you sick?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
No. Well, maybe, yeah.
What do you think? This is a dog whistling for sickos? That's not what this is. Huh?
Oh, shit.
I may have a few skeletons in my closet, man, but I'm pretty sure you have a few corpses. All right? I want you to tell me the worst thing you've ever done right now. And be honest.
Oh, no, man.
I'll tell you the worst thing I've ever done.
Oh, you go first, man. I can't think right now.
Okay.
Did he say he can't think?
He said he can't think.
Oh, okay.
He absolutely can't.
Just my accent, dude.
It's all right. I like your little nervous breathe laugh. It's cute.
Yeah.
You should really feel at ease, though. Just relax. We won't go right to the worst thing you've ever done. What's an unpopular opinion you have? That the Pipmunk thing was funny? That's very unpopular. Wow.
I
Look
only
at you,
just
you
joined
rebel.
the stream a couple minutes ago, so I
All
don't
right,
really
yeah,
know
we
what-
heard you're enjoying it. We heard you said you enjoy it.
Yeah.
There's someone.
Oh my
This
god,
was
did I actually get pulled in?
Yeah.
Hello.
Alright, Joe, fuck you, you're a fucking asshole. How dare you talk to Pipmunk like that, you motherfucker.
You're right. I've learned.
No, you haven't learned. You haven't learned and you're not gonna fucking learn.
I guess not. What should you do about it?
Yep, he left.
I'm Goth Now is here. Welcome, I'm Goth Now. I'm Goth Now? Hello?
Hello. Hi.
Hi. Welcome. What brings you in?
I was hoping I could talk to Joey.
Yeah, of course. He's here. Hello?
You're talking to him right now. Talk or you're getting kicked.
Okay.
all right.
Hey, you know what I wanted to say is that this reminds me a lot of the old Drunken Peasants when Joey brought up
Okay.
the fact that.
Yeah, we're not
he
going to
did-
talk about that. So if you want to talk about something else, do it or leave.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know that we couldn't talk about that.
We're either talking about
I
something
guess-
else or you're leaving.
Okay. Joey, I just wanted to ask, why are you so mean? Is it because someone hurt you?
No. No one ever hurt me. I guess that's the problem. Because I think
Is it
people that have
because-
felt pain really don't know, right? If they've never felt pain before. The people that feel pain
it-
would know better than to hurt somebody else because they felt pain. Maybe that's
Is
the
it
problem.
because your dad was mean to you or something and hurt your feelings?
No. My dad's very sweet. My dad loves me. I love him too. Guess that makes the Pipmunk think worse. Much
You-
worse.
You
But
just
that would make me terrible.
you like the people so deeply.
What? Hmm?
Hello. Hello.
Yes.
It's Manny.
Mm-hmm.
Hi.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Manny.
Hello, Joe.
Yes.
The last time I went to Denny's, they didn't have the Italian appetizer sampler, but they still had all the ingredients to it. They take that off the menu?
Yeah, it's an off-menu item, and a lot of branches don't know it. So you just explain to them what it is, and they will put it together for you.
Okay.
For example, our branch, they stopped serving it. So I personally make it myself, even though I'm
What's
a
a
busser.
good sampler?
Mm-hmm.
How are things with you?
Oh, not bad. Not bad at all. Went to the store today. Got a few things. How about
Does
you,
the store
Manny?
have any toilet paper?
I did not. And it's not necessary, really. There's your hands, as you know.
I have a
You know
bidet.
what I mean, Manny? You have a bidet?
Yes.
That's funny. You know what else is funny, Manny?
Seal chasing a penguin on land?
No.
It is. They keep falling. They have
That's
no
kinda funny.
maneuverability on land.
Yeah, I guess that's funny, Manny. All right, thank
It's
you,
like
Manny.
it's a chase
Next
to
call.
life and death.
Yeah, Manny. I see what you're saying. It's very good. Matt's here, everybody. Let's talk to Matt.
Hello.
Hi, Matt.
I was thrown for a bit of a loop because my question became taboo with how the stream has strayed.
Really?
But with all of the heel work I feel that's going on right now, to put it in wrestling terms, how do you feel about the current climate of wrestling and how it has just ceased to exist because of COVID?
Yeah, the COVID thing really killed it. Wrestling isn't wrestling without a live audience. I mean, me and Billy were watching it last night. It was pathetic. It was pathetic. And wrestling, again, we know it's pathetic enough. But when you don't have an audience, you might as well just see... I'd rather see a guy kicking his own ass with a crowd around him than seeing two guys with no audience at all. I mean, that's...
I actually think AEW has done a pretty solid job because they've had like shenanigans going on outside of the ring, people betting on matches, good character work surrounding the action. I think it's solid.
I think
WrestleMania though, trash.
Mm-hmm. It was trash. I think wrestling is missing a key element. It's not sophisticated enough for audiences anymore. I think the only people that are really into it, they try to get as sophisticated as they can with it by talking about,
I agree with
they
you,
really
Joe.
should do this.
Don't you find it funny Ben gives you a platform because he knows he needs you, and Billy, you two should leave and become much bigger.
Oh.
I wouldn't do that, Mr. Tight. Not one bit. My loyalty remains, even though it will not be rewarded because I said something bad about Pit Monk, which is a good friend of Ben's, and he's stuck between a rock and a hard place. This very well may be my last episode. It's a shame. What are we going to do?
You did do a solid job of sabotaging this, so...
Yes, I did. I wish I could be better.
I love you, Joe. I've always appreciated you as a spot on the Drunken Peasants. But tonight, it kind of felt like you were making up for lack of content, my guy.
Is that what it felt like?
Sort of. Kind of felt like you were just kind of reaching for that low-hanging fruit instead of making something really dope, you know?
That would be one thing, but normally when people do that, it's because they're looking for something to entertain or otherwise make somebody feel pleasantly predisposed to, right? So why would you mock somebody's father if that's what you were trying to do? People don't like that. Nobody likes mocking somebody's dead dad. Who on earth likes it?
I think you're asking a lot of questions that you could answer, Joe.
Yeah, Matt. Why don't you answer some of them? Because you had a very firm guess that seemed to be way off mark. And if that's what you need to tell yourself, go ahead and tell yourself that. I was desperate.
I don't really need to
and
tell
I said,
myself
oh, God,
anything,
what's going to
man.
really turn this thing around? I got it. Pip Monk, your dad's dead. Ha ha!
Dude, fuck off.
Right? Yeah, the words make it worse. Repeating it in context makes it worse. How would that work, Matt? Think about it, you fucking idiot. It has to be something else, doesn't it? Maybe there's no cause, huh? Maybe some people are just bad, huh? Maybe no matter how much they tell you they're bad, they're bad. Maybe you should kill them even though they never committed a crime. What do you think, Matt? What do you think? What do we do about people like that? Is there something we can do about people like me, Matt? They're cruel. They're awful. They don't believe you when you talk.
You're exhibiting way too much self-awareness to be someone like that.
Matt, that
Joe?
makes it all the more worse, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Would a
I
self-aware
suppose.
person say that even for a minute?
I think it's not really that it makes it worse. I mean, it does. I think to put a more specific term on it, I think it makes it more pathetic for you.
Wait, what was it? I was reading
I think
the chat.
the fact that you are self-aware of this and do not take the actions to become a better person it makes it pathetic and kind of like it's like a three-legged puppy trying to walk down the street. Like it's just sad to see someone showing the self-awareness, trying to make it seem like they know right from wrong, but they don't have the ability to actually do the right thing. They don't have the self-control.
So, do you have hatred of three-legged dogs?
A little bit. Well, a mixture of hatred and erotic obsession. But that's not what we're talking about, Joseph.
That sounds like low-hanging fruit to me. I don't know about that. Like, you can talk about fucking dogs. That's one thing. But fucking three-legged dogs, that just shows a lack of content. That shows a lot of grasping.
I think you're right. I suppose you're right. I
I'm
apologize.
going to rein it back in. There's just certain things you can't joke about. For me, I've learned that there's two things you certainly can't joke about. One is dogs in general, when Billy the Fridge is in the room. You just can't do it. He flips out over dogs. Check out episode 707 for details. And the second thing is relatives that are no longer here. Those are the two worst things you can do It's a really quick way. You know, hugging predators doesn't even work. It's weird. You know what I mean, Matt?
I get what you mean, dog. But
Matt, I see no reason
you
why
hear me?
we shouldn't be friends. Yeah.
Oh, I listen. I started this out singing your praises. I appreciated your place on the Drunken Peasants from the word go. When people were shouting, "Get Joe off! Remove him! He's toxic." I was saying no. I like the chaos.
And now that you've been
this
proven
isn't
wrong.
just chaos. This isn't
This
just
is cruelty.
like absurdity. This is kind of just like I
Cruelty.
said, sad.
It's sad and it's cruel. Don't refrain from it, Matt. Why do you want to belittle it like it's something weak? What if it's something completely weak and completely aware of it? What if it's something to fight? Don't pity it. That's not going to make it go away. Don't call it sad like a three-legged dog. You want to help a three-legged dog. You don't want to help me, do you?
Well, if I
Do you?
didn't want to help, then I wouldn't be in this call, my friend.
So how are you going to help?
I'm reaching out a hand. I am acting as a representative of the portion of the fans that appreciate you, Joseph, and I don't want to see you go astray. I want to see more roll call on the channel. I thought it was going to be great when I saw your naked ass on the intros of the Drunken Peasants podcast. I was excited. I thought this is great. This is what I need. But
maybe
here we are.
Maybe
at the very
Matt.
start, the starting gun shoots off, and here you are reaching for that low-hanging fruit.
Matt, maybe they were right. The people who said that thing. Maybe it wasn't chaos at all. Maybe it wasn't random. Maybe it was cruel and stupid. Maybe you were wrong. Maybe you were wrong the whole time. You think?
I mean,
maybe you're wrong now.
Maybe I am, Joseph. Maybe I am.
Maybe it was always just low-hanging fruit. You just grew a little bit. You just saw, wait a second, I saw the shriveled dick that lies underneath this streaker's long jacket, and I don't like it. It turns out I never liked Joe, because this is part of who Joe is, and it's terrifying. It's awful. Why can't you just admit it, Matt? Maybe you never liked
I
me.
wouldn't say it's terrifying because I have dead parents, and I've had those people around me that kind of just like throw stones. They want to try and really poke a sensitive topic, and I get it. And it never really affected me because I understood that it's just someone trying to elicit a response. It's just like a retard hitting a button that sounds a buzzer, you know?
Exactly.
It's
and
not
that's what you
it's
like.
not sophisticated or really like
Exactly.
I
And
guess
what I
yeah,
point
and
to
then
you,
I turned
what I
like
point
19.
to you that it was always a retard. That's what I'm saying. Maybe it was a
suppose.
retard from the get-go, and you just saw it now in a context you can understand. Because
But
finally
here
it
we are
affects you
now,
in some
you
way.
arguing. Here we are
I'm
now.
saying
you
you're no
arguing to
different
point to
from
me
the-
that you're a retard.
I'm saying
No, well, you're right. I was no different when I was like 19, and then I matured a little bit in the time, and now I have surpassed
No,
you.
you're
Is that
no
what you're
different.
trying to tell me?
Sure, but now 19, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Me, I don't
Whatever
know.
age.
What
Yeah,
I'm trying to
you're right,
talk
it
about
doesn't
is you, man. 19.
I'm sure you're trying to talk
You.
about me because you're trying to deflect from your own wrongs.
No, look at it. Look at it. We'll get back to me in a second. I promise. I
It was a
promise we'll get
joke.
back to me.
People just watch the car crash and enjoy it. Everyone knows this is what Joe does. I love all of you.
It's spelled does, D-O-E-S. It's not dose. But good try.
You think Mr.
By the
Tight
way,
didn't
Ben,
know that?
love you, my guy. Happy
Thank
to be on the
Now,
call
Matt,
with you. Wish
I'm
it
not
was on
saying
better
that you're not
terms.
different from a 19-year-old. I'm saying you're not different from the person who will laugh at anything and everything, Holocaust jokes, everything, until, they have a baby. Then all of a sudden, dead baby jokes is where they draw the line. That's it.
Well, no,
Let me tell you
I
something,
think-
Matt. Where laughter is not permitted, there is my task. I don't care if it's sick, gross, or awful. I don't care if it comes down making me look like the world's biggest fucking retard. That's where I go. Do you understand? I don't care if you like it, hate it, or want me dead. How many times do I have to tell you? I don't care. Not in the way that Ben doesn't care and then remarks on it over and over. I mean, I don't look at your comments. I mean, I don't read. I mean, when it's gone, it's gone. and I go, and I have my house, and my family, and my life. And if you ever came to my house with a knife, I'd probably laugh, but say, okay, I guess this is what we're doing now, fighting, because of that thing I said about Pipmunk that one time. I think it's hilarious that anybody takes any stock in anything anyone says, ever, ever, ever. I think it's hilarious. The truth is found in silence, Matt. That's where it's found. That's why Shabisky is the best peasant. Do you understand? And he'll always be the best peasant.
I see what you're saying.
Booze,
you're much like
booze and cheers
like iDubbbz
are the same.
Saying the N-word, saying faggot, trying to remove the meaning. You're trying to just say things that are so absurd and fucked up that people realize that it doesn't mean anything when you say something.
Well, if I'm trying that, I did a piss poor job. Huh? Because here we are. Here we are.
I don't really
People honestly think now that I take delight in the fact that Pipmunk has a dead father. That I sit there and beat off to the fact. Now, just because I beat off on camera doing it doesn't mean that I like it. Not at all.
I don't think you take the
We do things on camera.
The Bible?
I don't think you take delight in Pimp Monk's father being dead. I think you take delight in the response that you get when you say things like that. And that's
I don't
why
think
I don't
it takes a
believe it when you
psychology
say-
degree to know that. You know, like
yeah, fair enough.
It's pretty obvious.
Pretty obvious.
What
Yeah,
was it?
yeah.
I wasn't listening.
I
repeat
think
it, Ben. Repeat it, Ben.
It's not that you take pleasure in saying it; you take pleasure in the reaction, but it's kind of cheap.
Yeah,
it's kind of lazy.
Yeah, there's certain things that just shouldn't be said. Certainly not.
That's why,
especially
I
if
think
you want
lying
people to
when
like
you. Say
you.
that you don't read comments or you don't read the chat. Like I think you
The
are.
only
I think
thing-
you read it more than other people.
Well, you
because
can call me
you're
a
trying to
liar.
get
I don't
this
care.
response.
Really, it's kind of an
Well, I think you're-
oversimplification. I think that we're in need of a complete faggotry. You know what I mean? Something that's just queer.
Complete faggotry.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Something that's
I
just.
picture a tree made out of bundles of sticks.
Yeah, I'm talking about something that's backwards, completely backwards, and that whatever sat there.
I have to urinate really bad.
Go
you
ahead.
need to fucking behave while I'm
Ben,
gone.
I promise. I promise.
I'm not joking at all.
Ben, I promise. I'll behave. I will. It's just gonna be me and Matt while you're gone.
Just me and you, Joseph.
I know where the weapons are in this building.
I understand. If you
All
want
right.
to use them, on me, you can. I already put the open challenge out. I mean, it's only necessary after a certain matter. Anyway, Matt, yeah, the typical stuff, it's fine. I don't care about the edgelord. I hold them in just as much contempt as I hold, moral fags. They're all the same to me. I don't care about... I don't get my jollies off on making people upset just as much as I don't get my jollies off on making people happy. I get my jollies off on making people see something they've never seen before in a way they've never seen before and getting somebody to look at something in a way they haven't before. That's what I get my jollies off on. Whether it has anything to do with me or not. Matt, pause for a second.
I'll concede to the point.
Yes.
I'm saying you're right. I'm saying you're right because I have been entertained. But continue what you're saying. I just wanted to be fair.
Thanks, Matt. Now, if we have one problem in the world today is everybody thinks they're right. I think the most important questions a person can ever ask themselves in their life are, and they're not to be asked in an audience because the audience will always give you different answers. They always want to control your narrative with their own or impose it on you. The question is, am I wrong? Is this wrong?
Wrong for
Is it
what?
me?
For bringing up...
In anything. Am I wrong with this belief? Am I wrong with this assumption? Am I wrong? It's a great question to ask yourself. You should ask it all the time. Anytime you've come to a conclusion or you think you know something even for a minute, the best thing in the world to ask yourself, am I wrong? Did I fuck up there? Not in a relative nature. I mean between you and yourself. If I could do it again, would I do it in a different way? And that's for you because you'll find that an audience and a crowd is merciless. It doesn't matter. If they loved you, they'll keep loving you. Okay? That's why when everybody says, I lost all respect for so-and-so when they did such and such, they're full of shit. Why? Because wanting to believe something and believing in something is the exact same fucking thing. And if that person actually did what you said they did, and that made you lose all respect for somebody when they did such and such, you would actually do what people normally do when they respect something. Either A, you would diminish the importance of that thing in your mind. You would cross it off and say, hey, they did it. Maybe it wasn't that bad after all. B, you would deny that they ever did it till the cows come home. I know you. You're not honest. You're a liar. I know you well. I know your need to believe. I see it and I mock it. And I know your crocodile tears. I know what you know it's permissible to judge. I know what's indefensible. I know and I like it. And I laugh. And I dare you. I dare you to think I'm kidding. I dare you to think I'm glad. Okay? I like it.
Are you using you to indicate towards me specifically, or the royal you? Are you saying the chat or me?
You is everybody, Matt. You're everybody.
Okay,
you
fair
don't
enough,
matter. I
fair
don't
enough,
matter.
'cause I-
It has nothing to do with it.
I don't disagree with you. I think you're right. There's a weird crowd mentality. It's shitty on the internet. There's idiots that try to virtue signal. And I don't really care that much that you said that shit about Pimp. I like Pimp.
Yeah,
I appreciate him.
Here's the worst part about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it wasn't okay. You made a joke about his dad being dead. His dad died like 6 months ago, so that's bad enough.
Yes.
Oh,
But
I did not
also-
know it was that soon.
Yeah,
It's very
yes,
fresh.
Yes,
Very fresh.
Yes.
Talks about it every day.
Shut up, dude. No, he doesn't. He doesn't talk about it every day.
Yeah, because it's too
And-
painful.
I mean, even if he was,
It
I
is
wouldn't
painful
blame
to
him.
lose your dad.
It really is.
But also, you like accused him of profiting off of it, which is not true. Also, so
Well, he got some donations, but he wasn't profiting off it. Yeah.
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 So I would appreciate not talking about him anymore, because he's my friend, and he's one of the few like true loyal friends in this business.
Mhm.
Honestly. So I don't like people ripping on him and just trying to make him feel bad. He just showed up to be part of the show, so I think it's fucked up. Honestly.
I'd like to say real quick, I really love Pimp as well. I've been a long-term fan of Drunken Peasants way back in the day, and I appreciate Pimp and his place in the ethos of the Drunken Peasants. I appreciate your place too, Joe. I just wish you didn't have to go that low. And if you can say that you were doing it for this like higher concept, I'm making you
No,
think
not at
more
all.
about
Not
how
at
you
all.
do
It was.
things.
No, it's just because I like making fun of people's dead dads. All right, whatever you want, that's true. All right, Matt.
Well,
Let's
Joe.
get that straight.
Anytime you,
It doesn't
anytime
matter
you
what
feel
I
that way,
say.
you can make fun of my dead dad. He was fat and he had a walrus mustache. He beat my mother.
then what happened to
I'd
your
prefer
mother?
it if you made fun of my dad as opposed to Pimp's,
Yeah, I would
who
prefer you
recently
made
passed.
fun of like the random callers and not the people I actually know.
What happened to your mother, Matt? Your mom
My
died
mother?
too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
actually,
the
she
other
also died. She died of breast cancer.
Do you blame yourself?
Yeah,
not
'cause
really.
he
I
needed
actually
to
did a lot of
nurse.
shit to help.
And he caused the breast cancer.
Maybe you should.
I did. I was rubbing her titties, wishing. I was wishing she had breast cancer, so I could give her the shots in her stomach that made her feel better.
That's a good answer, Matt.
Thanks, Joseph.
Great call, Matt. Best one of the night.
Thank you.
By far.
You kept
Love
him
you,
on
Joe.
a really long time.
He was great. Eccentrics is here, everybody.
Yes,
Say
if
hi.
you want to talk to Joe, jump into the roll call waiting room. If you've already been in, you need to go to the general room, and people will make sure that you stay there. Otherwise, if I see you keep going back and forth, you're getting kicked.
Hey, Joe.
Hey.
So I'm not mad at you or anything. I'm more intrigued. So you say you want a sociopath, but I definitely think you have ASPD.
Yeah, probably. Tell me more.
I mean, I guess my friend has ASPD as well, and you guys seem to be very similar. So I was just wondering, like, if you've been diagnosed with any like personality disorders or anything like that.
No, not at all.
Oh, interesting. Well, that's all I had to say.
You bring your friend on. Sounds like a great person.
She is, but she's at work right now, so sorry.
All right. All right. Bring him back.
All
Thank
right.
you, Eccentrics.
All right. What do we got? This person. Eldritch.
Eldritch is here, everybody.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Ben. Hi, Joe. I wanted to talk about the Pimp Monk situation.
Oh yes, that seems to be
I
a
think
good topic.
I think you was absolutely you are in the right. I think
Oh my
he
God!
needed
Stop!
to
Stop!
No,
Stop! Stop!
let me-
Stop! Stop!
please, No, let him go, please, let let him go, me let him go. explain.
Okay, can you fake? Can you stop the fake ass accent before you keep going?
It's not fake ass. I'm from Germany.
Oh, whatever. You're not fooling me for a fucking minute.
He just sounds like a Nazi. Give him a break.
I swear. Oh yeah, come on, buddy. Everyone,
come on, I
everyone
tried.
knows that if you're German, you say, "My name is Uter. I'm full of chocolate."
Let him go. Let him go.
Oh, sorry.
Let him go.
Go ahead.
Mein Führer, I thought it was wonderful. Go ahead.
So, like I said, I think you are in the right because he needed to hear that. It's
No, he
important.
didn't. What the fuck? Go. Okay, you're so ridiculous. He did not need
Come
to hear
on.
that. Yeah.
It's about time someone said it.
Did you sit and jot this down on some legal pad before you came? Like,
No,
let me think
no.
of a funny, edgy comment to say. But first, let me eat
It's
this
funny.
chocolate bar
I
and
don't
this
care.
Wiener
It's only an
Schnitzel.
edge. It's only an edge if you put it there. It's not an edge for somebody else. Eldritch is really a Nazi with no feelings. Give him a break.
Please just
He really
hear me
thought
out.
he was begging. I'm begging for someone to say it to the fat man. I'm happy your father died. It's time. It's time. He needs to know. It's time. We've been waiting
Well,
for this
I think-
forever. Forever.
I think he actually did profit from his death, and to a certain degree, I think that's not even a bad thing.
But,
I think his
do you
dad,
deserve a few $100
would
if
have
your dad
wanted
dies?
that.
I think he's come to grips with everything, and he doesn't need people reminding him about it, and he doesn't need accusations about profiting off of it.
The important question is, have
But
you donated
because
to
of
Pip
it-
Monk today?
No,
I think that's the
sorry,
important
I didn't.
question.
I'm
You
broke
should.
myself.
I guess I've
I
learned that
would
from
if I
now
had
on
any
this show, I need to pick a topic that everyone calls in about because I can't let Joe choose topics.
Well, I can talk about something else.
And no one I know personally is talking to Joe on the show ever again, except for Billy, because Billy lives with him, so he's used to his shit.
Oh no!
Hey Joe, how
It was
how
a
do you
good
feel
two-episode
about-
run.
Oh
How
no,
do you
no,
feel
no,
about
no, no!
Brandon
You're not
Parrott?
getting out of this, motherfucker. You're in for life now.
Shit, Eldritch, hello.
And actually, you should be wearing
Yeah?
a shock collar.
Do you hear me?
Yes, Eldritch.
So to switch the topic,
Yeah.
what do you think about Brandon Tarrant?
Who? Brandon
The New Zealand shooter.
Oh, the New Zealand shooter. He had his reasons.
He's good, but he's no Anders Breivik, right?
He's no Anders
Are we
Breivik.
talking? Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So, you know who Anders
what's
Breivik
your-
is?
He did something similar in.
He was in
Sweden or Norway.
Scandinavia.
Yeah,
He was a
right.
Scandinavian mass murderer.
What was your next question?
I think he actually holds the record for single mass murder, like personally killing people by
Yeah,
himself.
I think it was like above 50 years.
Yeah.
Joe, what's your favorite drug, actually?
Favorite drug?
He's a lightweight. He doesn't do shit.
Yeah, I don't really do drugs.
He doesn't even drink really that much.
Yeah, I
I
don't-
drank with him a few times.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, Joe is a gracious host. When you come to his house, the whole Joe facade drops for one thing, and then he brings you drinks and cooks you dinner. It's unbelievable. He's unbelievably hospitable.
But
Well, I think he looks gracious.
sick. Thank you, Eldridge.
What? Okay, all right.
Yeah, call back in 2 weeks because this show will be on 2 weeks, and for the rest of Joe's life.
Yeah.
Yep. Literally, it's never going away. All right, speak now or forever hold your peace.
Oh shit!
Iron
Hey
Blade.
there.
Hello.
Quick question.
Yes.
Let's see. Which of the mustaches and beards combos have you ever had felt the best when you were brushing up a girl's asshole, eating her out?
felt the best when you're
The
brushing
best
up a
for
girl?
him or the best for the girl's asshole?
Both, and maybe a dick too, whether he was sucking or not.
Whatever. God, what a dumb question.
I don't know. Like, most girls don't really comment on the mustache in the asshole.
Oh, I really like the way your mustache was tickling my ass. Yeah,
And
never
it's a
said
pain
no
in the
woman
ass.
ever.
Yeah, licking anything is a pain in the ass if you're going up and down because you got it
You never
gets
know, you
caught
might
in your mouth.
find someone who's narcissistic to say something like that.
Narcissistic?
Yeah. They
Are
wanna
you
make
sure
you're
that's the
making-
word?
giving them money.
It's a great point, Iron Bladesman. Iron Bladesman, do you have any dead relatives?
Not for the past decade.
How about before that?
Many.
I'm glad. Next caller.
Good caller. Good caller. Who's this person?
Kingzilla. Hello. Welcome. Kingzilla, you're live. Kingzilla, dead air. Kingzilla, feel free to talk.
Kingzilla gone.
Kingzilla.
gone. Hello.
Ren is here.
They are gone, so that means they go back to general.
Rob's here, everybody. Rob was here. Oh no. Next episode should be Joe giving advice to people. David, that's a great idea. Roberts is here, everybody. T. Roberts is here. Hi.
Hello, Joe.
Welcome.
Hello, Ben.
Hello.
Yeah. So my question for Joe is, how many of the transgender prostitutes have you had sex with?
Just one.
Just the
I'm
one?
not a faggot.
I think you need to start giving him some discounts, Ben. It's not good enough, I don't think.
That was a joke about you being a transgender.
Okay, cool.
No, it's-
Yeah, that's
'cause
me.
Ben owns the transgender prostitute ring.
Yeah, yes, I do. Yep.
That's funny. You do? What's the number? Say it.
I don't.
Say it. For a joke. It'd be funny if we have one over and then we just have sex with her. You know what I'm saying? Fall in love. And she can come over to my house, stay there. You know what I mean? We could do it for a joke. You know what I mean, T. Roberts?
I do.
Know
I
what I
know
mean?
what you mean.
T. Roberts,
Yes, Joe?
thanks for being here.
That's fine. Thank you, Joe, for being entertaining.
What's your least popular opinion, T. Roberts?
I'm not going to say anything about Hitler.
Oh, God. Yeah, please don't. Because that would probably be popular in this chat right now.
It'd probably go against YouTube terms of service as well.
Yeah.
I don't want to get a strike on this show.
Thank you so much. That's so considerate of you.
That'd be great.
Thank you, boys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you so much.
Bye, T.
I'll bring
Roberts.
Someone else in.
Oh, wonderful. So let's see. We have 8 minutes left.
8 minutes left.
Didn't we start at 5:30?
It's EBZ.
Oh, no.
Hey, EBZ.
You're giving me overtime tonight.
Why is that?
Because
Yo, this
you
fucking
need to
nigga
make
Joe
this up
got
to
more
me.
up on me.
What's that? Go ahead.
Yo, it's EBZ.
Hey, man.
It's not really EBZ, but okay. Yeah, let's play along.
No, it's EBZ.
What are you doing here, EBZ?
I believe him.
Oh, okay.
Yo, Betty has corona. Betty has fucking corona, bitch.
Me? Me?
I'll give you corona, bitch.
Me?
Yeah. Where's William?
EBZ. You remember that thing with the knife? I was kidding.
Yeah, pull up again, homie. Pull up again.
I was kidding about that. I didn't know you were dark-skinned. I never would have done it if I knew.
Die.
Huh?
Did he tell you to die?
Yeah. It's the 12th time
Oh,
today.
he ran out of lines, so he's gone now.
That's the 12th.
What do we got here? This person. Anyone?
Yukima's here,
Hello,
everybody. Yukima.
Drunken Peasants.
Hello.
Hi. Love from Norway.
Oh,
I'm
welcome.
Slightly nervous.
That's all right.
Ben, in the next show, could you have an AFK room? I'm from Norway, so sorry about my English. Could you have an AFK room where everyone is muted? Because I have to mute my headset and my microphone so I don't hear all the people talking, because I want to pay attention to the show. Okay, my question. Billy the Fridge is the cringe-away champion, but he's also the sweet boy.
Correct.
I don't think he can be both. So I think he needs to be stripped from the rank of sweet boy, and someone else have to be the sweet boy. What do you think, Joe?
Cringe boy.
I disagree. I think everybody's everything. I don't think...
So you think he deserves 2 titles?
What's that?
You think Billy deserves 2 titles?
Yeah. I think he is a sweet boy a lot of the time, and he just happens to be cringy while he's doing it. I don't think they're mutually exclusive.
Okay.
Everything's on a continuum. Like, for example, sure, I mock people's dead relatives, but on the other hand, I make people food when they come over. You see?
Sure. Yeah, I think everyone has been a bit shooked up after that.
You think so?
Yeah. Just answer honestly. You're just trying to be edgy and trying to be fun. Yes.
I'm just trying to be edgy and fun.
Yeah. Because you're kind of like slightly like Billy the Fridge, that instead of admitting you're wrong, you just go to hyperbole and more hyperbole and more hyperbole.
You think I was wrong?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
I don't think so. Not there.
The problem isn't exactly what you're saying; it's the feelings the feeling you get out of the person. I have a friend that just lost their parents, and the thoughts they get about how they're never gonna see them again, the last thing they said to them, and all that stuff get brought up when you're kind of personally attacking them, and that makes them feel really bad. So it's not exactly what you're saying, but how you make them feel.
Do you think you should kill them to put them out of their own misery? Is that what you're saying? Okay. Yeah, that would be sick if you were.
I'm kind of like a little bit over-emotional person, I guess, or very sympathetic.
That's all right. That's very sweet. I mean, it amounts to nothing, does it?
Does anything amount to anything?
Yeah, it doesn't at all.
Aren't we just cosmic
so why
dust,
be kind?
Waste of life? Because it will, everything we do is pretty much we're being selfish.
You think so?
You do things, you're nice to others because that makes you feel good. And the best way to live together is trying to make everyone feel good, because then that won't fuck up your life.
You don't think anybody should live for anybody else?
Well, of course, but in the end, you're doing it for yourself, in a way. Kind of.
Is it
because
wrong
that makes you feel good.
Is it wrong that making Pimp Monk feel bad makes me feel good?
Maybe, I don't know. I don't
know. I think we should put it up to a vote.
I think you should be considerate of his feelings, because the problem is when you keep going down this rabbit hole, people won't lose all respect for you, but they're gonna sow some doubts that, do you believe this? And then all the other things because you're the edgy, funny person. You're like bleeding edge, Lord.
Yeah.
And
well, it doesn't matter, Yukima, if they like you or dislike you, meaning the people watching. It doesn't really matter, does it?
Well, I want them to like me, but in the end, it doesn't really matter.
You want them to like you because you're very weak and stupid. That's why. You have certain comfort needs. Once you remove yourself of that, trust me, life gets a whole lot better. You can sleep like a baby all the time. It doesn't really bother you.
I don't think so.
Really?
No.
Try
You
it
know,
out.
we're
Try it out.
we're a social breed. Humans are a social
No,
breed.
try going out and not minding that you made somebody upset or somebody who's upset by you. Try going out and not caring at all.
Well,
Even people
I
that you
don't
really
need-
like. Try not caring if they hate what you did. Try not caring about it at all, and then get to a point where you actually don't care about it at all. You start out faking it, and then
What does that make you?
get to a point where you just know.
You will end up with no friends and then completely alone.
You think
What
so?
do you have?
I don't know. I have a house
During
filled with
this
friends.
short, brief life, you should do the best you can with it.
You think so?
And hope you leave something left behind when you're kick the bucket.
Hope to leave something behind when... Nah, I don't think I want to do that.
He's about to be a father in like less than a year here.
Yeah. What if your daughter all of a sudden dies and people are like, haha, your daughter is dead, or I think his daughter, or is
Well,
it
that
son?
would be
Sorry.
that would be karma, wouldn't it? I think it'd be.
Yeah,
I
but
think it'd
think
be great.
about when people
I've
say
always
that,
said the only
you
way
will-
to solve a problem is by the same thinking that created the problem in the first place. So, you know, it's very clear that I have not only used the death of Pitmonk's father for cheap, tasteless jokes that nobody in their right mind would laugh at.
At
or
least you
enjoy.
admit it.
And
So
not only
that's-
have I harbored on it relentlessly for 45 minutes, because it tends to be the thing that's on people's mind, but I've done so without ever sincerely apologizing or saying that I felt any way about it other than jolly.
Yeah, and that
And,
sows doubt in the future, and that might
so
make
what
people
that'll do, again, human version of karma. They saw me do that, so then they'll say, okay, well, we're going to do that to you when your daughter dies. So that's fine. I hope it makes you
It's
feel
not
better.
that-
I know sometimes it makes me feel better.
That's
to
not
do
the
that.
problem. The problem is if you keep doing their show,
Yeah.
then people will start to ask questions. Is he always kidding, or is he never kidding?
Well,
and then
those are
people
great
start
questions to ask,
Then
Yukimo.
people will start to dislike you, and then they
Am I wrong is a great place to start. Am I wrong is a great place to start, Yukima.
Okay.
Doubt what you
are
see
you wrong,
always.
and are you just kidding for trying to be funny?
If I mean
Just say
exactly what
yes
I'm
or no.
saying, if I mean exactly what I'm saying, I'm not only not funny, I'm not only a hack, because I stole it from Billy the Fridge, I'm not only heartless, but I am heartless in the most chilling, irresponsible, stupid, worthless way a person can be. And I think it's like an Onision level, what we think Onision is. And I don't even think he's that as bad as that. If I mean exactly what I say, it's bad. And I think that the only thing you should do is what I suggested earlier, kill a person like that. And when the authorities come to you and say, why did you do it? You say, listen, I know he hasn't committed any crimes, but you got to trust me. Watch this video. And then you just got to show the video.
I
in
feel
its
like that's
entirety.
just a Billy non-answer. To
You
be
think so?
honest,
It is.
You think so?
Hey Ben, can I ask you a question?
I don't know
Who
why.
would you ride in a car with, Billy or Shibisky?
I don't think
Because you
Shibisky
hate
has a
Billy's
driver's
driving.
license.
Yeah, but you were talking about you wouldn't ever get in a car with him, but you have to choose when he gets his license.
I mean,
Will
I've
you
been in
get
a car
his
with Billy
or
many times, and he at least has a driver's license. I don't think Shibisky has a driver's license. So I
personally saw videos of Joe committing crimes. Well, yeah, you could do that. You could show the videos of the crimes I committed. You're like, listen, I know it's unrelated to the thing, but, you know, you got to kill him.
But in the end, I love DP. It's awesome.
Joe has the hour of power
especially
reboot
during
offer.
these hard times.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
A few more in here.
Yukima. Great call, Yukima. That was excellent. That was excellent. Krim is here, everybody.
Hello.
Hello?
Nothing. We got
Zanime Populist is here. Hello? You think so, Honest Ray?
Hello?
Hey,
Can you
what's
hear
up?
me?
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear.
Okay, thank you. My shit's dumb.
That's all right. What's on your mind? Take your time.
A lot of stuff is on my mind, but that's normal for humans, I'd say.
Yeah, I'd say so. Specifically relevant to this conversation or this conversation we're about to have live. Anything?
I do think what you did earlier was kind of fucked up, but at the same time, that's just normal you, so.
But that doesn't make it any better, does it?
Not necessarily, no.
I should say not.
But at the same time, like, no one should really take what you say seriously.
I think that's a big mistake. Big mistake. Because if you can't take anything seriously, then why even watch the person? Why are we even here right now? We got to have some anchor into reality, don't we? Something that we can all share and agree is reality. You know?
Yeah, I would agree with that, but at the same time, when most of what you say is for comedic value or
But
to
the problem
push
is
the
it's not
Overton
funny,
window.
and I think that's when we need to draw the line. When it's not funny, and it just seems to be there to be very uncomfortable and to hurt somebody, I don't know if we can call that comedy. I know I wouldn't call that comedy. I think things like that, anything that would say the thing that I said 45 minutes ago, maybe an hour ago now, is not somebody to be watched, admired, or liked in any degree. I think you're watching somebody who is weak, cowardly, and so narcissistic that he can sit and calmly explain all the ways he's a piece of shit and not care in any degree. And that's the thing that you need to ignore. I think that's the only thing you can do for that person, because they are going to suck energy out of you. They are going to destroy you in the long run. Do not listen to anything. They cannot tell the truth. They cannot give you anything. If you trust them with even a little bit of compassion or some parts of yourself that are real and honest, it's going to be exploited, and it's going to be exploited in the worst way possible. So I really think that we can all learn a lesson from the psycho.
I mean, very true, but if the psycho's not there, how do you learn? Having him there shows you, like, what you do wrong.
You don't think we all just be happy together?
I do think we can be, but how genetics works, there's going to be psychopaths no matter what. So learning from them helps us stay better as a...
I think maybe we should put them all in a room, separate from everybody else. What do you think?
I mean, most people put themselves in an echo chamber anyways. I don't have a problem with that to a degree. But at the same time, people deserve their freedoms. And if that's just them hurting themselves or the people around them, that's what they do to themselves. Though, for the show, I do think for you, we should put a shock collar on your balls for when you do these. So if you fuck up, Ben can just, like, hit it.
If he can get them on me, sure.
I mean, he doesn't have to put it there. It's up to you. You can probably put it, like, on your arm or something and have the same, like, effect. But
this has been a good call. I like your voice, Zanime.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's kind of
I mean,
smooth.
I planned on starting a podcast at some point, so I'm glad that it's worth listening.
Yeah, it's excellent. You've done a great job, and I'm proud.
Wonderful job. The best job. Believe me, I know jobs. And that is by far the best job. Yeah, you're in. You're on the show. Hello.
Cinephiliacs here.
Oh, hi.
Hey.
Hey, Joe, I was wondering, Godfather 1 or 2?
1. Definitely 1. Brando. It's a very important part. And then 2, I think it just tries too hard to be relevant to the times that it was made in, so it makes it oddly more dated.
Awesome, I agree. Most people think 2's the best. Do you like 3?
Yeah, they do. 3, I have only seen it once, and I don't really recall what I thought of it. at the time that I saw it, I just thought it was too much exposition and too
Yeah,
much
it's very
time had gone by.
Shakespearean.
Yeah, very Shakespearean. Well, so are the first two, for that matter. The whole thing, the whole spine, narrative spine's King Lear. But
You ever read the books? You like to read as well?
yeah, I read the first one. I think it was originally called The Sicilian, but then Puzo changed it to The Godfather.
Yeah, that
I
was
read
the sequel
one.
to Sicilian. You ever read Elmore
So-
Leonard?
What?
Tonight,
Elmore
Joe's
Leonard?
punishment.
Elmore Leonard? I've
is
never
a s-
read him. I've seen his movies.
I'm sorry for interrupting. I'll let
Yeah,
you
yeah.
guys continue.
Yeah.
Your punishment tonight is a seemingly never-ending show.
No.
Oh, yes. Oh, I think so. Unless you're a coward and you just want to quit.
I'm a coward. That's the thing about me. And that's another reason, if you really want a good reason to dislike me, it's cowardice.
It's not, though.
Cowardice is one of the worst traits in a person.
Anyway, back to your conversation. This is intriguing. I like it.
Anyway, we were talking about The Godfather. Yeah, Puzo, the
Elmore
first
Leonard.
one, it's bizarre. Then Elmore Leonard, you changed it to. Leonard wrote L.A. Confidential. He wrote Out of Sight. He wrote Get Shorty. What else did he write?
And Rum Punch, which is what Jackie Brown was based off of.
Rum Punch, yeah. Apparently he's got great dialogue. He trolls he always pretends he's a conservative in public to annoy people, but he's got leftist value. Why would a person do that? What do you think? He does that.
I got no
they
clue.
say. They say Malkovich does that too. What a weird trait. Actors lie, and Leonard's an
for a
author.
living.
Yeah. Cinephiliac, do you have another question?
No, that was
If you name any movie, Joe will attempt to name the year it came out, but I would say he might have like 60% correct rate at best.
No, I think it's higher than that.
No? Okay, let's test it.
I think it's higher than that. All right.
How about Most High?
Most High. Well, that's just
Marty
tough.
Sater film.
Oh, you're going to start off with a 0% ratio.
Hold on. Most High. Marty who? Scorsese?
Marty Sater.
Oh, Marty Sater.
Yeah, very obscure. It's like a meth movie.
Oh, well, we might want to go a little more mainstream.
All right, 91.
All right.
Yeah. Birth of a Nation was 1915.
Oh?
And that's correct.
Oh.
L.A. Confidential, 1997. Those are both correct.
What about Seven Samurai?
Seven Samurai, 1954. I can do this all day, I'm telling you. You name something that more than 6 people have seen? I'm telling you. Big, 1988. The Big Lebowski, 1998. La Dolce Vita, 1960. RoboCop, 1988. True Romance, 1993. Suspiria, 1977, remade in 2018. Weekend at Bernie's, 1989. An American Werewolf in London, 1981. 2001: A Space Odyssey, 1968. Terminator 2, 1991. The Poseidon Adventure, 1973.
It's too hard for me to check.
Predator, 1987. Straw Dogs, 1971. The Warriors, 1979. Gremlins, 1984. The Seventh Seal, 1957. Dead Presidents, 1992. Shit, I got that wrong. 1995. The Shining, 1980. 1917 was 2019.
What about the
Public
made-for-TV
Enemy?
Shining?
Public Enemy, 1931, the original. Santa Sangre,
Dead Presidents was
1968.
95.
Yep. The Thing, 1982. Samurai Cop, I don't know.
What year did the second version of The Fly come out?
86. Rain Man, 88. Neverending Story, I believe, was 90. Debbie Does Dallas was 74. The Devils was 71. Freddy Got Fingered, 2001. American Werewolf in Paris was 81. That Thing You Do, 1996. Tropic Thunder, 2008. Zayas, I remember the gist, but I don't remember the dialogue.
So if you want to talk to
65.
Joe,
Deep Throat, 74.
join the Discord. There's a
thing-
link in the description.
I said Thing was 82, Honest Red.
Jump into the roll call waiting. Unless
Omen,
you've already been
76.
on the show, then don't do it.
Cube, 97. 84 was 84. Snatch was 2000. Mulholland Drive was 2001. Anyway, yeah. I'll give it 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes, but then I have to go.
What's your pressing issue?
I have to go have dinner with my family.
Oh, your family that's all still alive, I hear.
Yes, I plan on killing them tonight.
You're such a piece
to
of
make
shit.
penance for what I did and what I said.
What a piece of shit.
Life has to punish me in some way.
All right. Here's dot executables. Dot executables.
American Werewolf
Oh,
in Paris.
hey,
Oh,
what
that
up?
was their Switch.
Hey,
Not,
what's up?
yeah, that's with Everett
How's
Scott.
it
Tom
going?
Everett Scott. Hey, executables, how are you?
What you doing, Joe Fistum?
Well, we're having a very up and down show, if I'm going to be quite honest. It's gone a lot of different directions.
I didn't watch the beginning, but I heard Pipmunk got upset.
Pipmunk's a little upset, and I wish there was just a way I could hug the pain away. But something tells me he'll never accept it. It's a shame.
I'm sure he'll come around. He's a sweet guy.
You think so?
Yeah, Pipmunk's a sweet guy. He's not gonna.
I like
don't
him.
think I do too.
Are you smoking?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I
Do
have
you have a
to
question?
nowadays, or else I'm gonna go fucking insane. How's your quarantine been?
Well, the quarantine's been great. I think it's a great opportunity for everybody.
I think
it's a shame.
everybody should go out and watch the Mexican quarantine movie that came out before quarantine.
Which one?
Rec, R-E-C.
R-E-C.
Yeah.
Oh, 2007.
Yeah.
There was a sequel to that.
Good
Did you
movie.
see it?
Yeah. It wasn't as good as the first one. The third one was terrible. The third one was just absolutely horrible.
Cool story, dot executables.
That wasn't bad.
Thanks for calling in.
Somebody said they hope Pipmunk strikes me down. I feel obliged to let him.
He might.
At this point. The thing is, I think I could beat him in a fight. If I'm perfectly honest, I think I could kick the shit out of Pipmunk. And I'm saying that with all due humility. Amy's here, everybody. Welcome. Welcome, Amy.
Going once. Going twice. I don't understand why people join and then come here and don't say anything, but cool story.
He should.
It's this person.
Hey.
Hey, Stens, how you doing?
What's up, Joe?
Oh, just finishing up the show. You might be the last caller.
I just want to say that you're really brave and courageous for everything that you said about Pipmunk tonight. I thank you.
It's about time. I'm glad I could be an inspiration. I'm glad.
You definitely inspired me.
Good. And I hope I inspire other people to stand up to people that have recently... had
Essential
tragedy in their
workers aren't brave.
They're not.
Healthcare workers aren't brave.
No.
Sarah isn't brave.
Brave.
You're brave, Joe.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Feeling the
I
fear and doing it
appreciate
anyway.
you. And anyone who gives you shit is a cunt.
Thank you, DJ Stens. You heard it here.
I also love you too, BENPAI.
Thank you.
Later, Stens.
See ya.
All right. Good guy. Good guy. Finally, somebody gets it. That for too long have we been expected to have feelings. You know? For too long. They're always in the way. If you leave your feelings out, of course somebody's going to trip on them. They shouldn't be left out in the middle of the road. It's about time. We all said, let's finish the job. They've been making us into robots. We've been doing good at it. Let's continue. Get rid of those feelings. Huh? Huh? Who's with me? Huh? Huh? All right. I had fun. There was a little bit of trouble there in the early part.
Oh my God!
And yeah,
you caused me so much grief.
I know.
Because people blame me for what you do.
Yeah, like how can you abide it is what I want to know. How can you keep a show with somebody who says things like that?
Are you
even
trying
in
to
jest?
quit?
I'm just telling you, how can you do it? How do you justify that, Ben? You know? Like me, I have a blast doing this. You know, I love being around you. We could do this without the cameras on, for all I care.
No, the camera's going to be on. In fact, I'm going to magnify your face next time, so your face takes up literally the whole screen.
I'd rather not.
Yeah.
Feelings are beta. All right, this might be the last episode. We'll see. Episode 2.
It's not the last episode. Nope, I'm keeping it going.
You say that now. There might be a petition. What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
You're coming in. I'm going to torture you. You're not going anywhere.
Well, thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for being here.
That's all you got to wrap it up?
Yeah, there's no beginning.
Fucking amateur.
There's no beginning, there's no middle, there's no end here. I eschew every form of form, not just out of laziness and stupidity, because I like it that way, too. It's lucky. All right? I happen to have all of them. There's no form. There's no case study. There's nothing to hook you in. It's a hodgepodge. It's a piece of shit most of the time, and I like that. I'm comfortable with it. Thanks, everybody, for being my friends.
Good night.
Good night.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your... Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants.